Octopuses are among the most intelligent and adaptable creatures in the ocean today, but their origins go back over 500 million years, long before fish, reptiles, or even trees appeared. The story begins with a now extinct group of animals called nautiloid-like mollusks. These were ancient relatives of today's squid and octopuses, but unlike their modern descendants, they had external shells for protection and buoyancy. They used a form of jet propulsion to move through the water and captured small prey with primitive, sucker-lined arms. Over time, some of these animals began to shed their shells, becoming more flexible and mobile. This trade-off came with risk. Without a shell, they were exposed to predators, but it also opened new evolutionary doors. These soft-bodied creatures evolved faster reflexes, better eyesight, and eventually what would become the modern octopus body plan. By the Devonian period, around 360 million years ago, ancient cephalopods that had completely lost their shells began to diversify. Some evolved into early octopuses. Without hard protection, these animals relied heavily on camouflage, speed, and intelligence to survive. One of the most fascinating aspects of octopus evolution is their brain. Octopuses developed a central brain and 8 mini-brains, one in each arm, giving them a level of neurological control and sensory awareness unmatched in the invertebrate world. This decentralized nervous system allows each arm to process information and react almost independently. This change was crucial. It meant they could explore, manipulate, and hunt in complex environments like coral reefs and rocky coastlines, all without needing a skeleton or a large body. Throughout Earth's history, mass extinction events have wiped out countless species, but octopuses have a long record of survival and adaptation. When the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event occurred about 66 million years ago, the same event that wiped out the non-avian dinosaurs, octopuses weren't just survivors. They were opportunists. As many predators and prey vanished, octopuses moved into new ocean niches, evolving into dozens of new forms. In deep-sea environments, bioluminescent species emerged, like the glass octopus and the vampire squid. These creatures adapted to extreme pressure, total darkness, and frigid waters by evolving transparent skin, glow-in-the-dark organs, and ultra-efficient metabolisms. Today, octopuses have developed a range of highly specialized hunting tactics, many of which reflect millions of years of evolution. The mimic octopus, discovered in the late 1990s in Indonesia, can imitate the shape and movement of venomous animals like sea snakes and lionfish to avoid predators. The blue-ringed octopus is one of the smallest species, but also one of the deadliest. Its venom contains tetrodotoxin, which can paralyze and kill humans, even though the octopus itself is only the size of a golf ball. The blanket octopus uses long, flowing membranes to appear larger and more threatening, and some females even rip off tentacles from jellyfish to use as weapons. These strategies aren't random. They're the product of selective pressure, passed down through lineages that only survived by being smarter, faster, or more deceptive than their competition. In recent decades, researchers have begun to understand just how intelligent octopuses really are. They can solve mazes, open jars, recognize individual humans, and even escape from aquariums by finding gaps and lifting lids. Unlike many animals, octopuses do not live in large social groups. They're generally solitary, which makes their intelligence even more unusual. It's believed that the complexity of their environment and their need to solve survival problems on their own drove the evolution of such a powerful brain. They also demonstrate short and long-term memory, use tools, and can even watch and learn from observation, all traits once believed to be exclusive to mammals and birds. Despite their long history of survival, some octopus populations are now facing modern challenges. Overfishing has reduced populations of prey species. Rising sea temperatures have disrupted breeding patterns and migration routes. Plastic pollution and habitat destruction affect their ability to nest and hunt safely. However, octopuses are also among the best adapted animals to urban and human-altered environments. In some coastal cities, octopuses have been observed using bottle caps, cans, and shells as shelter. In fishing towns, they sometimes live inside discarded traps or buckets. Some species even time their movements to avoid human activity, showing awareness of human patterns. There's still much we don't know about octopuses, including how many species might be out there in unexplored parts of the ocean. But one thing is certain, their story is far from over. With their combination of intelligence, adaptability, and evolutionary innovation, octopuses continue to thrive in places where many other species have failed. Whether they're solving puzzles in research labs or drifting through the black waters of the deep sea, octopuses are reminders of just how strange and fascinating evolution can be. They've been here for over 500 million years, and they might just be around for a few 100 million more.